Hello everybody and welcome back to the Chicken Police. My name is of course Constantine, and in the previous episode we managed to get to the sweltering Nile here at the brothel, I guess. So let's just carry on straight from this location and see if we can get ourselves some information about Deborah, I guess. I don't know. So first of all, let me chat with the receptionist here. Let's look at her.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
Alright, let me have a chat with her, I guess.
My name is Day-Night Diamond. Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him, he doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither, to be honest.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah? We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Alright, so apparently we are gonna be able to ask some questions. Before we do that, hold up. Can we actually look at these pictures? Whoa. Man, these look awesome. I would definitely hang these on my walls, that's for sure. Really loving the look at these photos. I think we have another photo back here as well. Look at that. A little bit of fur here as well. That is awesome. Alright, so we looked at all the pictures on the walls here. Let me keep on chatting with the receptionist and ask some questions, I guess. The sweltering Nile, let's go with that.
Have you been working here long, miss?
Almost 5 years, sir.
And do you like your job?
Very much so. I think it's only worth doing anything if you honestly enjoy it.
You hear that, Sonny? You should take that advice.
I'm on it, Marty. I'm trying to get myself fired if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, and me too.
Collateral damage.
Alright, let's ask about Lewis, I guess.
Do you know a gentleman named Lewis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Alright, I'm guessing showing the badge is not gonna do anything just because she just said it. I gotta come back with a warrant.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you.
Alright, what about the strange cards?
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Ah, crap, I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a feeling she went somewhere to tell somebody about the car we just showed. Alright, let me chat with the foxy lady, I guess.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to do this? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to be really slow here, right? Just so I don't rip it off. Oh, no, no, no. Slowly, buddy. There you go.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Alright, am I supposed to keep on chatting with her, or...
May I invite you gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Marty, man. He would love a little bit of company.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for Stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Alright, so we cannot chat with the lemur apparently. What about the dog dame
These
then?
broads are elegant, just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
What do you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please, shut up, Marty.
Alright, well the receptionist hasn't returned, so I guess I'm gonna have to chat with the big fella.
Yee, that guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
I mean, the receptionist is still not here. What the heck? Am I supposed to go through the door?
I
never
apologize
mind.
for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
There we go.
So you were successful.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
You mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
There we go. We
Madame
managed to get inside.
Zavas was a
Perfect.
legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight, it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Oh man, look at this. She's a gator apparently. Wow. This looks freaking awesome. Let me check the picture behind her. Oh, is that a picture of her when she was young? No way. Are you kidding me? This looks so cool. Interesting. Alright, let me check it out.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Alright, well, that was a great introduction, I guess. We flattered her a little bit, I guess. Let me just chat with her. Chat?
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Zadino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
Thank you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion is everything.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
I swim well too. Alright, well I guess we can start chatting a little bit. Before we do that, let me look at the tribal artifacts here a little bit.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else? I mean, I don't really see anything. Oh, we can look at that clock apparently. I'm just looking for some collectible books around here that I could maybe snatch. Let me look at the every kind of book. Maybe that's where the book that I'm looking for is gonna be located. Look at that, there's actually quite a few of them. Wow, there's a lot of them actually. What the heck? We got the Old on Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My Mind, The Death of the Horse, 49 Years of the Reptile. Ooh. One Key to the Animal Mind. You know what? Let me check this one out.
There are books here on quite a variety of topics.
Alright, what about this one?
There are books here
Oh,
on
so
quite a
that's all
variety
he's
of
saying.
topics.
Interesting. The Death of the
There
Horse.
are books here.
I mean, it doesn't like the book, the collectible book that we're looking for is situated here. So, in that case, let me look at the dead clock next. Huh.
Is that the time already?
Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time, it's a decoration. A memento.
It's beautiful.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I don't really think I'm gonna need to do anything about around here. Maybe I'm gonna just need to remember the time here. That's gonna be 11th. That's gonna be almost 12 o'clock. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just ask Madame Zewa some questions then. Strange cards, Lewis, strange list of names. Let's ask about the Nile, I guess.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Alright, what about the strange cards?
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have one of these. And our employees, of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
Dang it, so she's not gonna say anything about it. In that case, can I ask about Lewis?
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Alright, in that case, let me ask about Natasha.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
Alright, well, apparently we got some functional questions. Maybe we're gonna have to interrogate her a little bit. But first of all, let's ask about the strange list of names.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes, but I can't tell you more about it. No,
Discretion is key.
absolutely.
Yep, I knew it, so you're not gonna get any information about that. In that case, let me start doing a little bit of questioning here then.
Deceit is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Alright, so, first of all, who is behind the legend, Miss Zavas?
Who's behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Alright, well, isn't it dangerous being a reptilist nowadays? Or tell me, were you really the king's spy? Deceptive survivor. I mean, I'm guessing I'm gonna go with this one.
Tell me, were you really the king's spy?
If that's such an open secret, then I haven't been doing my job very well, isn't that right? Yes, I was a spy. But that's such a blunt way of putting it. I always say I used to undertake confidential, generally political assignments of a delicate nature for the king that were in the interests of national security.
Put that way, it sounds rather romantic.
Don't believe the cheap fiction, Mr. Featherland. Espionage is anything but romantic.
I believe you, madam.
If you must know, I only did it because I believed I could protect those that I serve. Weapons have only one use in this world: to keep the peace. Yes, I always thought about myself and my craft that way.
Thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
Alright, I think we got plus 10. Perfect. So she is protective a little bit here. Should we ask about the Nile here? Why is the identity of the card owner so delicate? Why did your deceit open a brothel? Let me go with the first one.
What is the sweltering Nile? Is it really just a luxury brothel?
First of all, it's what it looks like. Luxurious relaxation with luxurious ladies and gentlemen. For wealthy ladies and gentlemen with luxurious needs.
And under the surface?
If you're insinuating that my girls are kind of spies, you're on the wrong track. On a very wrong track, to be precise.
Don't they have confidential information on almost all the wealthy bachelors of Clawville?
Bachelors? Don't be naive. Almost exclusively married men visit here.
Well, then my question is even more valid.
Of course, they know much. Many visit here who don't care about sex, Mr. Featherland. Some come here to talk. And meanwhile, they inadvertently say a lot about themselves.
Which makes them easy targets for blackmail, right?
It could, yes, but even the assumption is offensive.
Dang it. That was not a good question. But anyway, at least we got a little bit of information about this place, the Nile. If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Alright, we increased a little bit here, the meter. Everyone in the city thinks you're dangerous. Why is that? Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha? You try to protect her from what? You try to shape her into your image. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a good one. Maybe she saw herself in Natasha just because of that picture in the background. That's exactly what Natasha is doing, because she had some of those pictures back at the club as well. So let's go with this one.
Why did you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot, only a thin nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
Alright, well, at least that was a good one because we did get plus 10. So let's keep on going.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavas is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Alright, let's see. Have you kept in touch? Why did you let her leave with Whistler? Didn't it occur to you that you could exploit Natasha and Ibn's relationship? Let me go with have you kept in touch?
Have you kept in touch?
Only occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But I haven't heard from her in weeks. The truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Alright, that was good. So apparently her impressions are deceptive, survivor, protective, and dangerous. When was the last time you saw her, madame? Were you angry at her for leaving? I don't think I want to go with the first one. Let me go with the second one
When
here.
was the last time you saw her, Madame Zavas?
Maybe around 2 months ago. There was a ball, attended by Ibn Wessler, his beautiful mate Natasha, and myself. Yes.
Was she herself? Did you feel like she was afraid or worried about something?
On the contrary, she was unrestrained, free, radiant. She was in love. Yes, in her own unique way.
What do you mean?
You know Natasha loves on a different level than most Clawville women. Or most women in the wilderness, in fact. Maybe it's because of the Stovonian origins. Perhaps it's something else.
So you didn't notice anything strange about her?
Well, if anything could be called strange, it was that I saw a woman positively floating above the ground, who previously used to stand on it with 2 feet.
I see. Thank you, madam.
Alright, that was good. How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave? Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one, so let's just check it out.
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective. Yes, anytime.
Oh, there we go. We actually got a rank of 9. Wow, that was perfect. Focus accuracy 90%. I guess I could have done it at 100% here, but we're getting good at this. Look at that. Natasha worked at the Sweltering Nile brothel before Ibn Wessler discovered her and got her out of there.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Oh, okay, so she left, and apparently we can take a better look around. I mean, I already looked at the clock, I already looked at the pictures. I have a feeling I gotta look at the books again while she's not here. So let me check it out. Maybe this one, The Death of the Horse?
These books are here for a reason. They mean something.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. 49 years of the reptile.
These books are here for... These books are...
Yeah, I know, buddy. I just don't understand what. 7 pieces of my mind?
These books are here...
doesn't like we can interact with them. We can only look at them by the looks of it.
These books are here.
What about this one?
These books are here.
Owls don't blink. Huh. I mean, it doesn't seem to be possible to press on anything. I have a feeling I may actually be able to interact with the clock now. So let me look at the clock. Oh, I knew it! Huh. So maybe we can set this to a specific timer. Let me look at the books. So we got Owls Don't Blink, Slime and Punishment, 7 Pieces of My Mind. 7 Pieces of My Mind. The Death of the Horse. 49 Years of the Reptile. 1 Key of the Animal Mind. I mean, we do have 7 and 7:49. Maybe the clock that I have to set is gonna be 7:49. Let's just try it out. So let's set this one on 7. We got 30, 40, 45, 49. I knew it! Oh man, that worked.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway, we're going in.
Oh god, I don't like the sound of that. Hopefully this is not a trap though, so let's just make our way inside.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Alright, let's see. What is she hiding here? So, we got a picture of a king? Is that a king? Picture on the wall. Let's check this picture then. The Fox King and the photo. Yeah, look at that. Ladies of the Force. Oh, so I'm guessing one of these is her. But what's up with 872? I'm guessing that's a number that I may need to use or
So the
something.
rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna have to remember 872 here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need that.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
Alright, so we haven't really found anything yet. I mean, hold up. Anything I should notice on the picture? I don't think so. Alright, in that case, let me see. We got a drawer. We got the typewriter, walls. Oh, let me look at the walls.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Alright, typewriter? Oh, hold up. Unfinished letter.
Somebody started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222, report about separatist group movements.
Damn it. Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Code definition. Moon delivered paragraphs shining angel wing 6. This is crazy. Well, it is unfinished, so I'm not gonna get any information out of that. Let me check the book here though. This strange book is actually really interesting. I have a feeling the piece of paper that I'm holding in my inventory is from this book. So let's just check it out. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what it is. This is the missing piece of book. Oh god, I don't like
This
this.
got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I see Natasha Katsenko there. Wait. There's Molly. Oh no, there's Molly. Crap.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss,
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
listen, Bossbird, Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss, I'm sorry, but
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
no, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you, gentlemen.
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And
And?
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
That was
No.
awesome.
We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Oh god. What are you doing, Sonny? Don't do that. Ah, crap. Oh man, we got caught.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it.
Whoa,
I
what
knew
the
I
heck is
shouldn't have gone
happening?
along with this.
Marty, I told you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot, but if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Oh god, we are tied out. Are you kidding me right now? Holy crap. I have a feeling they actually burned down the entire brothel just to try to hide the information from us. Man, this is crazy. Alright, well, you know what, guys? I think we are gonna have to end up the episode right here for now. I know that we are tied up in the fire here, and this is not the time to stop an episode. But when we come back in the next one, we are gonna have to try to untie ourselves, get away from this place, and try to see what the heck is happening to Clawville. This is definitely really creepy. But anyway, guys, once again, thank you all very much for watching another episode of Chicken Police. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, a like would be very much appreciated, and I'll see you all next one soon. Bye, everybody!